Pack 437 DIN Leaders. We're bringing you today information on scouttrack.com. It's a website we will be using to be able to track all the achievements of your DIN members throughout the year, whether you're a Tiger Cub or up to a Webelos 2. This website will be essential in getting you able to enter in that information and then have those awards be automatically tabulated at the end of each month so that they can be awarded to your boys. I'm going to go ahead. I already have a user set up, a fake user called John Doe, who's in charge of a fictitious Tiger Cubs DIN 9. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the user login. I did that when I clicked on that simply because it already knows me. I said, remember my password. When I'd gotten the email, as you all should have, that will be similar to this, that says, here's your invitation to join scouttrack.com. Click on this link, and then it will bring up your username, which is typically your first name and your last without a space, and then it will give you a special password. When that screen comes up, I recommend not entering in this password, but rather creating your own unique password. It must contain a number, a special character. You see this has the @ sign, there's some numbers in there, and then some type of detail out with the rest of that. But do something that you can remember. The @ sign can be replaced for A's, and then you could use 1s for L's if you want to try to spell something out. Just make it something that you can remember. But do check that always remember me. That way you can always just click on the login and it will take you straight there. Because I am John Doe, I am listed as a DIN leader, so my screen is going to look different than the parents. It's going to have more information, more things that I can do here. One of the biggest things for me is to be able to add my DIN members and be able to set them up to be able to log in themselves and have their parents add this information. So when I look at DIN membership, if I already have one user in here we call CJ user, I'm going to go ahead and add a scout. So let me do that. And I'm going to say this is my son, Junior Doe. Now, that's all the information I have to put in, but you can enter in more information here that's pertinent to the scout. And you look down below, we want to be able to add parents. So let me go ahead and add parent. And I'm going to say, well, I don't have a parent yet for this user because I want to set up his mom. So I'll click on this Add New User, and I can click on Jane Doe. And then you can see it took the last name of the boy. And I can enter information pertinent here as well, but I'm going to put something in. I definitely have to have in the the email address, and I'm going to use one of our standard Pack 437 pop will allow us to track that information. So let me go ahead and save. Let me click Save. It's here on the right-hand side in this case. But we have the option of what we want to do down here, and whether or not we want to keep this private, because we don't want anyone to be able to get into that. Basically, that means that anyone else in the pack cannot see this person's email address. Or we'll send the invitation by email. So I'll click that Send Invitation, because we want them to be able to get that similar type of email that says, click here to log into scouttrack.com. So I'll click Save on that. Please select the title. Don't forget that at the top. It's very insistent. This is Mrs. Jane Doe. So I'll click Save. Now that that's in there, there appears to be another Jane Doe's in Morrison, Colorado, on scouttrack.com. Let's use this selected account, because I'd already set this up earlier. Typically, it'll just say, okay, everything's done, you're good to go. All right, so we'll say that is related. And then we'll say Save, because we have Junior Doe here. So now we have Junior Doe, and the parents we have listed as Jane Doe. John Doe is also a parent, so I could list that one as well and link it up to Junior Doe there. So I just simply click on the user, say Add Parent, and I can click on the parent I want to add to that user. Oop, I went to Add a New User instead. So let me try that again and just click Save. All right, let's return to the DIN, and now I can see both Jane Doe and John Doe are listed as parents of Junior Doe. So for you, we'll go ahead and click Return to Home. You'll be able to use this information. At the top, you can view all the different things that you can track. the Bobcat Trail. This is for all of your DIN members. Badges earned reports, but everything else that you can do throughout your book, you can do here. You can see as on the right, because I also click myself as a parent, it says what I can do as a parent of Junior Doe. I can click on any one of these links and mark the progress for that user. Then down at the bottom, we can have send emails. You can send them to your DIN, the advancement coordinators, pack leaders, anything else we need. And then administration. That's where we were at when we're clicking DIN membership, user login status, just some other information that you can get to down here. But mainly what you're going to be doing is that DIN membership and then also marking your advancements. So let's go ahead and look to mark advancements. So let's click on this Bobcat Trail, because every user has to be able to complete that Bobcat Trail. Every scout does. That's the first thing you have to do, whether they're a Tiger Cub or all the way up to Webelos 2. So I can see currently I don't know which user I'm working with here. So it's a little cryptic, but if I'll click on this, not planned or done, I can look and it shows me that I can mark that it was completed and say which users it was completed for. So I'll go ahead and mark that Junior Doe and CJ user completed those on September 9th. You can see that it also changes the footprint to be dark black in this case. And then you can see how many people have completed. One of the problems is that you can have 7 out of 8 of your boys that have completed an item, and it will show black, because as long as one boy has completed the whole thing, it will show black. So another way to do this, and the way I kind of prefer, is rather to change to this quick entry. And on quick entry, it will mark up all the different things that you can do, and you can see the different things that have to be completed. So from here, I can see the different users, the different scouts, Junior Doe, and then their CJ user. So if I want to put in that this one was completed also on the 9th, see if I can do that. 9/12 or 2012, and I'll say that's done. If you'll notice, I would be quick and easy just to click in any other cell, and that date repeats itself. So it's very quick and easy to use. So I'll say those are the ones that have been completed, and I'll click Save. All right, so we can see whether it was done at a DIN meeting. It gets marked done as a DIN meeting if the DIN leader selects it. It gets marked done at home if a parent selects it. So let's see if I can mark this as the parent of Junior Doe, and then I'll say this Webelos means and that it was completed today, and I'll save that. And then you can see it says done at home here. All right, so now if I go back and look at it more as on the left-hand side as the DIN leader, and I do that quick entry, we'll see some dates. You see this H right here? That means that it was done at home. We know what that was one that the parents had marked off. So it's quick and easy to see what you've done and what the parents have done. But I really encourage you to use this. I encourage you to get your parents to use it, and then track all your progress through this right after you've done your items, just to make sure that you get those done in a timely fashion and that everything's always up to date. There's more items that you can do. Feel free to play around. There's more information through scouttrack.com that you can look at. But for the most part, what we're counting on you to do is to track your boys' achievements through this left-hand pane, and then send us any questions, which you, of course, can do by just saying send email to. You can say to your pack leaders, and right there you can check who you want to send it to. So if you just want to send one to me, just go ahead and uncheck everybody else, and then I would be the only one to get that. Otherwise, all the pack members are going to be able to get that. Pack committee members. And you say, what a great site. Let's use this every day. All right, then you can say send. You could attach a file to it if you need to, or just send the message, and it automatically will go out to the leaders that you've selected. That's it. So have fun with it. Send any questions to pack437calendar@gmail.com, or use this website to get in touch with us. Thanks, guys. Take care.